Don't do this. This is so financially irresponsible. All right, you guys, this is the big day. This is the big day I've been alluding to for quite some time now. Quite the schedule ahead of us. This includes going to the bank, picking up some pesos, and going about an hour north up to Tampa to pick up my latest acquisition. This is gonna be, I'm trying to think, this is one of the more expensive things I think I've ever purchased. Not the most, that title belongs to that girl right there. But regardless, this is definitely a anxiety-filled thing for me because it's not typically where I would put my money at all. This is definitely a first for me. So if you haven't been following along up until this point, my precious blue M3, I think that is my first like nice car that I've ever got. It has cylinder scoring, meaning that oil is getting places in the engine that it shouldn't be, and essentially the engine is somewhat toast. It has good compression still, but it's just burning a lot of oil and just not running right, and it requires either a rebuild or a replacement. However, don't do what I'm about to do, which is go for a totally custom, one-of-a-kind swap instead. So that is exactly what we are on the way to do right now. We are on the way now, as I have alluded to in videos past, to pick up an LT4. So if you don't know what an LT4 is, an LT4 is the engine that came out of the legendary C7 Corvette Z06. That is 650 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque coming from a 6.2 liter supercharged V8. It is a major upgrade, and in my opinion, it's not all that more expensive than buying a used S65 with 400 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. So in that sense, it's justifiable, but on that same front, I still need to buy a transmission. I need to wire everything up. I need to buy a piggyback ECU. I need to buy a whole bunch of stuff, and it's gonna take a lot of time, and it's gonna be very kind of not as easy as putting in a stock engine. I'll say it like that. We are now picking up the first part to our swap series, which is the LT4 up in Tampa. Greetings.
Hi.
We are doing a little bit of filming adventuring today. This is my emotional support girlfriend.
Hello.
She's with me today to aid with an extra set of eyes and an extra brain, because I'm a little bit nervous about this, not gonna lie. This is a very big purchase. And of course she's gorgeous and will help with the switch, I guess. Yeah, that'll be extremely helpful. You ready for this?
Yes.
I don't think you've ever seen anything quite like this, have you? Like an engine out of a car. So this will be a new experience for her. Right, so this is gonna be our savior for today. This is gonna be our U-Haul box truck. This is gonna be the thing transporting our engine. I have never driven something like this before, so another whole new experience. We got the manual locks, manual windows, and I don't know, are you automatic or manual?
Auto.
You're automatic girlfriend? Okay, great. All right, seat belted up. We got 120,000 miles and a very squishy brake pedal, and a lot of play in the steering.
I want to know what's in the secret compartment where they put their cigarettes. It literally wants to come off.
Well, I don't think you should.
See, look.
No. You're gonna break it.
That's the point.
No, because they really don't make them how they used to.
All right, we are officially here. Tay Used Auto Parts. We have a GTR, a Z01 10E, and a Hellcat, and a bunch of other just crazy like muscle cars and stuff like that. That's what this place kind of specializes in. So this is gonna be crazy. Let's see if the LT4 sold in the 3 hours that I last called them, and if this is a total waste. All right, engine is paid for. I forgot to get it compression tested before I paid, but then the leak down test is supposedly good, and it only has 5,000 miles on it, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. Ooh, man, I am anxious about this. We're actually doing this. This is actually a thing now. This is absolutely wild. So out here in the lobby, waiting for the engine. They're gonna take it off of the pallet so we can get it compression tested, and we will go from there. Hopefully it all works out. I really hope it does, because that would be a really sucky situation. All right, getting her all loaded up now. Oh boy. Don't drop it for me, that's all. Don't do this. This is so financially irresponsible. Well, thank you very much. Your name again? Jamie. Jamie at Tay Used Auto Parts. Yes, that name. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
All right, take care. All right, she's all loaded up.
Close it.
This is so crazy. This is the craziest thing I've ever done my whole life. Wow, long shot. You're seeing it right here, right now. Alright, let me make sure this is actually like latched. Nope, that's not. Make it go. No! Oh! I don't think it's going anywhere. Alright, ready?
Yep.
Let's boogie out. Public service announcement. Don't do this. This is very, very irresponsible.
What?
Buying an engine that's not meant for your car and then swapping it in. But we out here doing it. And on that, we are out of here. Thank you again, Tay Used Auto Parts. I paid them, and then even though I paid them, they are still willing to take the time to do a compression test and give me an alternator and a bunch of extra parts like the motor mounts, a clutch, all this stuff. So great, great value, great people, very nice, and a very, very professional facility. So on that, I think we have some driving to do.
And tacos to eat.
And tacos to eat. And I will see you guys back home. Okay, over the train tracks. Oh, Lord.
Shut up.
Hey, man, you didn't just pay, like... Okay, for reference sake, this engine is $400 more than my BMW.
Or 2 purses.
Or 2 Chanel purses.
How much you pay?
That's a number I'm not going to disclose.
Probably 1 Chanel purse then.
Probably like a Chanel purse, yeah. There's nothing good. Oh, there's a couple good things.
What, do you like this one?
Things that
Oh, it's so loud. All right, you ready to see the baby?
Finally, dude.
This is Nico. He runs a YouTube channel called Hoon Garage, in which he, like me, drives around his old BMWs. One of these BMWs actually has a Toyota engine swapped into it. So he's the only person I could find that was dumb enough, qualified enough, to accept the job of swapping an LT4 into my M3.
I can't wait to see it.
I know, right? Okay, this is my first time actually using something like this, so let's see if it fell over. Oh yeah.
You didn't have it strapped down?
Dude, yeah, I mean, there was nowhere for them to strap it down, so.
I mean, you could have wrapped it around like these two wood things.
Yeah,
Whatever.
so I just drove super
At least you didn't have
slowly.
to like slam on the brakes or something.
No, yeah, I got really lucky.
Pull on the
So
side. Oh,
yeah,
beautiful.
alternator, motor mounts,
Sweet. Awesome.
and this is the lady in question.
Now we just have to figure out how to put that in here because the engine's all the way over there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Here we go. We're getting somewhere.
Hey, maybe you go on this side. I think it's
Yeah,
I think you're getting
it's
like full
better.
All right, so we might have been really dumb and put the engine hoist back here without securing it. And we heard a really, really loud thump.
I don't want to get hurt.
So what did it fall on? Oh my God. Is the engine okay?
Didn't touch the engine.
I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it touched the engine. How did it miss it? We should have just set it like that for like 2
Yeah, we
minutes,
should have.
probably.
That would have been smart. But oh well.
But Tim was trying to like race here. I don't know why.
Bro, I was doing 2 miles an hour.
Stink driving out here.
I mean, there's nothing obvious.
All right, you got very lucky actually, because that looked like it went down with some force.
Yes, it did.
Okay, now she's coming up. Everyone watch out. I knew that was gonna happen.
Maybe pop her over by the mirror.
We might have to cut this off actually though.
Cut what off?
The pallet, because there's we have that old tire.
True.
That tire. I'd say that's the best bet because this isn't gonna just drop.
What if you just left it?
Well, he needs this engine hoist.
Oh.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
He's got multiple BMWs. That's the difference. If you had one BMW, you don't need one engine hoist. But if you have multiple, you need multiple engine hoists.
And again,
Say what?
when's it gonna turn into one of the villains from Transformers?
I don't think that's what Nico signed up for.
It looks like it. Look at his face.
What's your issue, Anna?
She has a cold.
Okay, engine go down.
Engine go down.
Does it have to be a 305, Tim?
Holy moly, that was worse.
I don't like it sitting like that.
I don't like it either.
Just don't feel
Touch it.
like it's knocking into it or something.
Yeah, no. We're just like, I just paid more for this freaking piece of metal in my car. I'm just like, it's on a freaking free tire on the side of the road. It's like dry rotted.
That's what we have to do. Like, that's what we got.
Some might call this blasphemous, but you know what? We're making it work.
Now it's just getting held by the tire. I mean,
It kind of works.
it's not ideal, but it works.
Yeah.
It do be doing what it do.
Dude, can you not do these close-up shots?
No.
There we go. Now you got grease on your lips. She's not kissing you now.
That's disgusting.
We did it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude part 0, if you want to call it part 0, of the LT4 and M3 series. This has been such an adventure already, and it's not even technically part 1. The M3 isn't even in the same state. So thank you very much for watching our crazy adventures, and we will see you in the next video. Cheers.
Like and subscribe.
Where did that go? Move it over. What? You're trying to get on the roof?
I'm gonna get under your nose.
No, dude.
Bruh.
Thank you.
What's my salary?
About a tenth of YouTube earnings, so about $1 a year.
Bruh. You gotta be joking me. I'll take payment in Chanel and Tim told me to put the camera away, but I'm not going to do it.
Go.